Hi, it's Ruby. We are back with another video as part of our Disney Cruise Line series. It is day 5 and we had a short visit to Falmouth, Jamaica. My brother did leave and do a cruise beach break, which he really enjoyed. We've done that in the past, and I do recommend if you have small kids or you don't want to do some of the more adventurous tours in Jamaica, that's a nice option to do the beach break at one of the local resorts. And Disney does a good job hosting, but we stayed at the port and just shopped and walked around. It was really great. It was pretty hot, but they did have water and drinks right there when you got on and off the boat, and it was super convenient. After a quick lunch at the Cabanas buffet, we headed up to the sports deck. There's a lot of free activities on the Disney cruise, which I really enjoyed, and one of the better ones is the outside golf area. You can play mini golf, basketball, and if you want to pay for a session, you can do a virtual simulator there and play golf or other sports. We did sign up for the simulator, but had an issue with our reservation in the app and we missed it. But let me know in the comments if you've done it and if you like it. Pro tip, it is very windy on this part of the boat, so if you do end up doing the sports deck, make sure you bring an extra jacket or just be prepared for the wind. There are many pools and water areas on this cruise ship, and the Aqua Lab is on deck 12. We really did enjoy this, especially because the little ones were able to run around. They can't swim very well, so it was nice having the Nemo area, which is specifically for toddlers and babies, and then also the splash pad that's on deck 12. I mentioned in one of the previous videos that there's an adult-only area, but during the day, you're able to go and do some family games and arts and crafts. So we were able to take the kids into O'Gill's Pub to make some door magnets. O'Gill's Pub is really interesting. It has a lot of history, and there are some folktale information that you can find on the wall of the pub. During the day, it is fine. You can go in there and explore and take pictures or watch sports or poker or whatever you're interested in that's playing in the bar. But at night, it is a adults-only venue, and it does serve different kinds of beers and drinks, so check that out if you are interested, day or night. Now, we were more than halfway through our cruise at this point, so we did have kind of a relaxing day, spent most of our meals at the buffet or in the room, and just kind of explored. But when it was time for dinner, we headed down to Royal Court and had a really good dinner. The food has just been really good on this cruise, regardless of what restaurant we were in. Although I've mentioned that the theming is my favorite in Animator's Palette or on the Magic or the Wonder, where they have the Rapunzel and Tiana restaurants, but they did have some theming in the other restaurants as well. Royal Court is specific to the princesses and those brands, so you're going to find a lot of different princess themed or food that is around the story of the princesses or the princes in the dining room, and we did have a really good, delicious dinner there. I also want to note that I always love when the cruise ship feature local food, especially if you're visiting a specific port, and you were able to get oxtail soup on this menu because we were in Jamaica, so that was really nice and something you can look for as well when you are traveling on your next Disney cruise. I'm going to share a few shots of the boat and then also the shops that we went to after dinner and before we went outside for the fireworks. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little peek of what we saw around the cruise ship. It was absolutely amazing to see all the characters walking around. I highly recommend making sure that you save time to do the meet and greets because I really feel like that's where you get such a good value on a Disney cruise. Now, we did have my mom on the cruise, and we were able to have her keep the baby while we went to the Skyline Lounge, and this was actually one of my favorite lounges on the boat. I didn't get to have that many parents' night out, but it was nice to go in the Skyline Lounge because it features different views of different cities where different cruise ships have visited or are planning to have itineraries to, and it does make you feel like you're in like a high-end nightclub in maybe New York or maybe Shanghai or something like that. It's very dark in there, but the drinks were exceptional, and the view, especially because it wasn't like a real view but it kind of looked like it was, it's just really amazing. So definitely recommend checking out the Skyline Lounge if you are on a Disney cruise. And keep in mind that it looks like this all the time, even in the middle of the day. They just want it to have like a certain vibe and theme to it, so you can definitely visit that when you have time. Earlier in my previous videos, I talked a lot about the Cove Cafe, which is an adults-only cafe. Well, there is also a, I guess, family-friendly cafe. It is called the Vista Cafe, and it is located right above the main atrium lobby. And I really liked this because it did feature free snacks and appetizers similar to the Cove Cafe, and you can get that throughout the day. And you can also get specialty coffees and teas. I did ask if they had the machines that could put the characters on your coffee, and they said that was exclusive to the Cove Cafe. So unfortunately, you're not able to get that at this location, but it is like a really cute place for you to grab a quick bite to eat, maybe before dinner, or maybe if you're watching some activity in the lobby, you can grab a drink and then grab some food and sit down and enjoy. Speaking of enjoying things, there is a lot of really cute and unique artwork on the Disney cruise, so make sure you walk around and enjoy that. And I talked a little bit about the Midship Detective Agency and that game where you basically go around and you figure out what's happened to the Muppets props and what's happening as far as sabotage goes to their show. I really enjoyed that game. Highly recommend. Well, here's some shots of our meet and greets. Talk to you in a little bit.
The way that you make me feel, you wonder if I feel the same. The blood's rushing through your veins, and then when I say your name, bet I'm everything you see. Bet I'm everything you need. We're high on this feeling, don't wanna come down. Just go on and tell me, get into my eyes, I'm everything you need. I'm everything you need. You usually don't share any secrets. Suddenly you're an open book. When I struggle to find the words, you get me completely. It's like I've known you forever, so I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic between me and you, the way that you make me feel. You wonder if I feel the same. The blood's rushing through your veins, and then when I say your name, bet I'm everything you see. Bet I'm everything you need. We're high on this feeling, don't wanna come down.
I gotta tell you, I've been on many cruises, but seeing those firecrackers come off of the side of the boat is so unique to the Disney cruise. It is the only cruise ship that I've ever seen do that, and I highly, highly recommend the entertainment. There's so many fun things for you to see, whether you're going with your family or by yourself. Well, that's all we had for today, everybody. I hope you liked our content. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out our new video. Talk to you later. Bye.